It's just past midnight in the Portland airport. My plane to Maui leaves at 6 o'clock. Using my camera bag as a pillow. Good times ahead. The plane ride to Maui was 6 hours of open-air adventure above the endless blue of the Pacific Ocean. But eventually, the improbable miraculousness of the Hawaiian Islands came into view. Breathing the salty air, it quickly became clear I was in for an absolute adventure. All right, well, day 2 out here. I just woke up and you can kind of see the audio experience as waking up in Maui. We got roosters, and then all sorts of birds that I've just never heard before. It's a whole new experience. First of the day's travels, the spectacular 64.4 miles of the Hana Highway. All right, well, my first stop on this road to Hana adventure I'm doing is here at the Rainbow Eucalyptus Grove. And this is kind of a funny thing. This is a species of tree that I've really been wanting to film for a very, very long time since learning about it. But my friend Kaylee makes fun of me because where she's from in California, back in the day, they were somewhat common at like various groves, and they had some at the college she went to, and it was definitely a little more universally common. But for me, I'm just super stoked to see these. They're just these crazy trees where the bark just peels off, and as it starts to peel, you just have all these crazy colors, just beautiful reds and yellows, and sometimes like little blues, and just all these crazy colors. They're called rainbow eucalyptus for a reason. So, while Kaylee may be unimpressed, I am quite excited. The vivid colors of the rainbow eucalyptus set the tone for the many natural wonders I'd see on this journey. Okay, well, second bit of the hiking adventures out here. Down a trail with a sort of bamboo forest grove. Obviously, like a lot of the species in Hawaii, bamboo is invasive, but it definitely grows really well here. Beautiful, beautiful tall groves, and you can just hear the clanking of these groves together, roar of insects in the wind. I really wish I had the microphone for this, but unfortunately the attachment point I had to glue on, and that made it awkward to pack, and it was just a whole deal. God, stop. End. The world under the bamboo is one with little light, but still breathtaking in its own right. It is definitely thick and dark in here, but pretty special anyway. I'm such a tourist. I've got like this rugged jungle explorer feel going on. No escaping it. I'm definitely a tourist out here, but still try my best just to not be one of the obnoxious ones. Through the thick growth, a small waterfall. This is a land of water. Tell you what, the rain out here really does just kind of come out of nowhere. Nice and wet to start the day. The road to Hana was one of astonishing beauty and gave way to more adventures in the Maui mountains and forests to come. Here, a trail that leads to a ridge deep into mountainous Maui. Cloud-shrouded jungles ahead. The mountains in Maui are a near mythical place. Thousands of miles from the mainland, they're a temple to raw, verdant nature. And being Maui, these mountains come shrouded. But beneath the fog, unbelievable green.
Well, there's the mountains in Maui. Clouds.
Unfortunately, the summit was anticlimactic.
Well, as can definitely happen in the mountains, especially out here. It looks like the view is going to be kind of clouded out. In Maui, these really tall mountains end up soaking up a lot of the weather, and clouds get stuck up here, and that's kind of how it rolls. So apparently the view is quite beautiful most of the time, but sometimes you just got to appreciate the journey up, and that's about it. And that's one of those days. So I'll hike back down and work my way to the next spot.
From the ridge, I decided to find my way to the towering pinnacles of the I'au Valley State Park.
You gotta say, there really is something so amazing about the depth of fortitude that life has. You see this jungle, these towering mountains above the rest of the valley floor, and how they're just covered in greenery. Just almost every foot of it. Plants have managed to find their way through, put their roots down, and manage. And that's something I've seen a whole lot in my adventures in the wilds, is just the sheer ability of life to find its way and hold on and just exist in this world, often in very, very improbable places. So it's pretty amazing. Jungles and mountains.
Hiking through Maui, I really couldn't help but be struck by the sheer improbability of the place. Deeply, deeply surrounded by ocean, volcanoes gave a gift to the world that I was thrilled to explore. I was very much a guest to the I'au Valley, but it still left an incredible impression that will last for time to come. In the next video, my adventures on land give way to a different world altogether. A world rich in life beneath the Maui waves.